Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on the interview with great one and only Matteo Rabolini
Thank
from
you.
Italy, Genoa. Great master drummer, amazing timpanist, expert in historical percussion. So, Matteo, amazing to have you here. Thank you for agreeing to the invitation.
Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, thanks to the for those who don't know, all the discussion panels I did and the interview also this is possible to the National Recovery Plan for Culture. It was meant to broaden my horizons knowledge, but also to share experiences inside the community of percussionists, but not also maybe other people also interested in historical music in general. So, Matteo, I have few questions prepared for you.
Yes.
We do not have to, as I wrote to you, we do not have to stick with them all, but uh, it's just like a guidelines to cover some interesting topics. I think the one about the instruments maybe I will leave for the last moment because it's the then we could could spend hours on this.
Yes.
I also have some instruments with
We
me.
can spend a life talking about
Yes,
instruments because it's
yeah, like toys.
yes, more than toys because there are more percussion than toys, I think.
Yeah,
You know, in Italy we
yeah.
have this book,
Hmm.
with Guido Fachin.
Okay.
Well, he's a teacher who wrote this book about percussion. We call it the Bible because the first edition was like that, and now is like that is 1,000 and enough pages, and it talks about percussion from all over the world, and we call it the Bible. So we have a lot of time to
Okay. So it's like the
speak
James
about all
Blades,
percussion.
like a
More
James
than
Blade.
James
Oh.
Blades, because James Blades is speaking about percussion. In this era, there was this percussion is a little bit about time. I saw it, and this is about A, Agogo Bells, B,
Oh.
Zabumba, and all these pages and pages about with photos. It's fantastic book. I
Yes.
really suggest to everybody also not speak Italian because
Hmm.
there are a lot of good photos, scores about where this music is written for that instrument. It's fantastic book. Guido Fachin e
Oh.
le percussioni.
Okay. Thank you so much. I will have to check this out
I will
myself.
send you the link. Maybe we can we can write in YouTube in
Yes,
the
of course. Yes, yes.
I
Let's
will
do
send you
this.
the link of the title.
Amazing, amazing. Okay, Matteo, how did your journey with the historical early music actually begin? How it happened that you drove into this kind of art?
Well, I have to say how I started playing percussion before
Okay.
because I started playing percussion in reggae music. I was a drummer playing reggae. Yes, it makes it out a lot of people, but I really started like that. I was playing reggae music. I have great luck to play with Jamaican people, and also we was a band for sometimes for people coming from Jamaica to play in Italy, and so I learned a lot from them. After I started the conservatory and I graduated in modern percussion, I say we call percussion in Italy.
Hmm.
No, there is no, and I play a lot of contemporary music and orchestra stuff, symphonic orchestra, always as a freelance. And after I watch a video on YouTube, was the first YouTube because it was 25 years ago. So there was this video of this percussionist who is Pedro Esteban. I think you know him. He's the percussionist of
Yeah.
Saval, and he was playing this tarantella with a harp, and he
Hmm.
played this, and his finger was like floating in the air. And I
Hmm.
say, I want to play, I want to play this in my life, and so I started to listen after I found the email of Pedro, because there was no Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
It looked to be a prehistoric era, but there was no Facebook, so it was not so easy to contact like we do. And just Facebook, you know the person on Facebook, and you send a message. I
Yes.
have found his email, and was not so easy to find, but I found this email, and I contact him, and after he answered him, yes, I'm teaching in this course at the time I was in Granada. There was
Mm-hmm.
1 or 2 week of course with great musicians, were Japter Linden, all the great ancient musician. And from there, I started my journey playing historical percussion. It really
Wow.
changed my mind. That I really, when I remember this, when I come back from that master class, that 2 weeks, I had to play this Carmina Burana, you know, the horse Carmina Burana, you know.
Yes, of course.
And I would play castanet.
Mm-hmm.
And the conductor who knows me say, "Oh, are you changing in these 2 weeks?" You know,
Yeah.
something in my mind of thinking about the music changed. So I continued to do that. Slightly, I stopped to play symphonic, and well, sometimes I play, but really few, and uh, and contemporary music, and I just play historical, what I call historical percussion.
Oh my God. Great, great story. Great story and amazing beginning
Yes,
with Pedro and other amazing people. Oh my gosh.
I was
Uh,
very lucky. I feel
yeah.
very lucky. Yes.
I envy you. I envy you.
Oh,
That's
you can.
amazing.
There were people who meet him maybe before was luckier than me. There were people who meet him after were less lucky as me. It's just in your life you have some. In every life there is some moment, and
Mhm.
that moment is right. We think about catch the train. Sometimes it's not. It's just a good story to tell, but you know,
Mhm. Yes, yes,
when that's to happen, it happens.
yes. Oh my God, that's so amazing. And when you started to work in that field, what was and what is the most fascinating about playing historical percussion? Well,
Well,
for you.
uh, coming from drum set playing, sometimes it can be the improvisation. And I love also so much that kind of music. And I love what happens when you play that, because, after the 20th century, I think this is my idea. After the 20th century, the music really changed. And the first things, it changed in level of volume. When you play with a psalterium or a flute, the volume is really, you know
Hmm.
what I mean.
Down,
I
yes.
came, I came, I came from an orchestra that was, like this. Sometimes it's like this for us. Everybody is not
Hmm.
because I don't like what you are playing, but sometimes as to her to your ear to be played in the right way. You know what I mean? When you
Yes.
play Verdi Requiem with a bass drum.
Of course.
Yes, yes, to be like that. Or, there are a lot of video of
Mahler,
Mahler,
Mahler
the
5.
Hammer Mahler, and everybody do
Yes.
like that. So it's not because you are playing not good, but because
Hmm.
it's the kind of a volume.
Yes.
Um, I have a lot of story because in my life I listen to a lot of music, and I met really a lot of people that make me grow. I always tell this story about this musician that for me is one of the greatest Italian musician in the way of playing. It is called Secondo Casadei. Maybe you know this. Romagna Mia is a super well-known music from Italy about the sun, about sea.
No,
Well, it's about this
no.
region, and
Okay.
he play Italian folk. Well, not Italian, from Romagna, that is a region of Italy.
Hmm.
Folkloric music, and he went to do his his first concert with a horse because it was in 1906.
Okay.
So I would say he's more close to Monteverdi than we are close to him. Because
Yeah.
when I arrive in a concert, I arrive very comfortable with an airplane or a
Hmm.
taxi. But it changed really a lot the way of thinking of music
Yeah.
and how we play it. Always about the volume we play. They played only acoustic. Now, if you think that when Beatles came to Italy in the 63 in Genova, is their I don't know how it's called, the mixer and this the power of
Yeah.
speakers.
PA.
PA
Let's go. Yes.
was 200 watt. You know what is 200 watt?
Yes.
My HomePod, I think it's
Yes. Yes. I thought.
300 or 100, it's something like
Yeah.
that. And so everything changed. And sometimes I love to be in a more intimate way of playing. And also, I love so much the moment before the concert when I'm in a super big church in the silent and I tune my dulcimer, my
Hmm.
psalterium. This
Yes.
is one of the best moments well, in my life. It like to be something, but you know,
Yeah.
there is
Yeah.
this
I know.
great medieval church in Genova, and sometimes before the concert, people go to it. I stay tuning because we have
Hmm.
a lot of string. Sorry, I don't know if looking here or here because the camera is here, so
No.
don't.
No. Don't worry. Don't worry about this. It's like the history is so fascinating.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the most important.
And sometimes
Yeah.
I love this moment in the church that light are not totally turned
Yes.
on. It's a bit in the dark. I'm tuning with dulcimer, and I
Yes.
maybe play something. It's
Yeah.
really fascinating.
Yeah. And those simple sounds just may
Yes,
merge into the
yes,
space.
yes,
Okay.
yes. For me, a good instrument is an instrument that, talking about instrument, that plays wonderfully in all dynamics.
Hmm.
For example, well, I have this, I was practicing before.
I could not hear it too well. It is
Because maybe,
true.
well, it's about noise cancellation.
Yes, 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 yeah.
Why percussion is noise.
I turned on the sorry, I turned on original audio for musicians on Zoom, so it should be good.
Okay. Well, we're just talking about,
Yes,
you can
yes,
see
yeah, yeah,
it's about
yeah,
the volume. I love this thing
yeah. Oh my gosh,
because
yeah.
our ears come to be more open, I say,
Mm-hmm.
has to be more open.
Yes, yeah. I understand, but it took me some time to understand it properly. With every young musician want to play a lot, fast and
Yes.
everything.
It's what TV shows suggest us. Drum set is an instrument that is difficult to play super fast and super loud. Bolero is difficult.
Oh yeah.
Bolero is more difficult than everything else Mike Portnoy plays.
Or if you would watch old videos by Steve Gadd, for example,
Yes?
when he's merely touching the cymbals and drums, but it's so melodic
Yeah.
playing on
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
drums.
Yeah. Well, I think that Mike Portnoy is a super great drummer. Well, I have, but we have to send new messages.
Yeah,
For example, Sherazade.
of course.
For me, it's one of the most difficult.
Mm-hmm.
And I think if it should be loud, it's super easy to play louder, but it's difficult because we are with a clarinet.
Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah, super, super. Or triangle. I remember that in my historical percussion life, symphonic, sorry, not historical, symphonic percussion lives, one of the most difficult thing I played in my life was in Mamerlois. Have you ever played this, Ravel?
Yes, of course.
Mamerlois, there is this
Hmm.
triangle, and there is harp who play the super glissando,
Yes.
and the first violin is start on harmonic, and
Hmm.
the triangle is there. Between that sometimes is good, sometimes well, it's always good, sometimes is faster, sometimes is lower, and the harmonics, sometimes start there, sometimes start there, and you have to pling.
Yeah.
This is difficult in the life, not playing.
Yeah. Or to play just notes in a row and to make it all the same,
Yes, yes,
to blend in
exactly.
orchestra. Oh my God. I had like the Dance of the Flowers in Tchaikovsky.
Yeah,
I was playing. No, the hand is shaking.
yes, yes,
Oh, it's so simple and so hard.
yes, because is what I would like to speak also in last meeting altogether. That
Yeah.
in symphonic music, you have to play all the hits in the same way, at the same sound. What
Hmm.
I love in historical percussion, that has to be the exactly opposite.
Hmm.
When I play three notes at the timpani at the same volume, at the same, I'm not happy because I'm not phrasing.
Hmm.
We know what I mean.
Yes, yes, of course I
Three
know.
three triangles has to be exactly the same.
Yeah.
But if I play within historical uh, historical way, we can say, because not a historical
Hmm.
percussion is a
It's our approach
historical
to
mind.
historical,
In my
yes.
approach, exactly, I feel it's very boring.
Hmm.
And I love to play in symphonic orchestra, although not the same. For me, it's really like this. You are God for me. I can play it, but this is the start of two different worlds.
Hmm. Yeah, it gives you a lot more freedom and influence on the part and on the others. Yes?
Yes, you have to. Well, I don't want to say something that maybe, but you have to know very well the music,
Yeah.
not the percussion part, the music. This is my way of thinking.
Hmm. Especially sometimes the part doesn't exist, so
Yes,
you need to be in the music to.
yes,
It was beautiful how you explained it on the discussion panel. So we are painters.
yes.
So
You have colors.
how to paint it all properly.
It's like we have a table with all the colors.
Yes.
All this is you see a lot of instrument here. They are colors. I can arrive like this. Yes, at every gig. I can play this at every gig. It should sound wonderful. It's one of the best tambourine ever made for me. But it's only have only black and white on my table. I can
Mm-hmm.
make a little bit of gray, but is also this tambourine. If you can see, well, this is my first professional tambourine, so I'm starting to. It's good for medieval music. You can see here it's
Yeah.
French because it has this kind of symbol. It has Spanish. Here
Mm-hmm.
is German.
Tamburello? No, it's
Tamburello, yes.
German. Oh,
And
yeah.
this is Italian because and this is Arabic because they have different symbol.
Mm-hmm.
And if I play like this, like this, like this, like this, it changes totally the sound.
Oh, so great. It's Norbert Eckermann's
Come on,
work.
yeah, yeah. I play only with, well, only or mostly with his instrument
Mm-hmm.
because I really like the feeling under the fingers, and they
Yeah, it's
are super precise in. Well, they saved my life a lot of time in humidity because they are tunable, you know.
yes.
Well, for playing orchestral version is not possible on this because of it's too heavy and everything else. But
Mm-hmm.
this is fantastic
For fingers and for
for
hands.
an
Yeah.
technique and also for this Italian technique. No,
Powerful. Okay.
really great instrument.
I
I know
would like,
also
yeah,
Peter plays that instrument.
yeah, Peter Bauer. Yes, I know, I know,
Peter.
I know. Norbert, I have it here. I have his creature drum.
Ah, well, I
Uh,
have one too.
yeah, I remember it was my first instrument
Yeah,
that I get from him, and it was, oh, it's so inspiring. And flexible, and it's great for gigs that you take one drum and you have a lot
yeah,
of like with the tambourine.
yeah. I have one more or less like that.
The noise cancellation works pretty well. Oh my, oh yeah, so it's similar. Yeah, free tamburello,
Yes,
different sizes, and
these are similar to everybody,
yes,
but this has a different skin. I don't know if you can hear it, but
a bit.
it has a thinner skin.
Okay. Yeah, I can see it's transparent.
Yes, more or less transparent. But in the year I bought a lot of instruments because my other great fetishism is about instrument. I have plenty of instrument of every kind, mostly percussion, but I have.
Hmm.
I always say I have everything except from marimba and vibraphone, and I have everything else.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, because all my life was like that. So
Collecting,
collecting,
more and
yes,
more.
yes, yes, yes,
Okay.
yes, because I really love to play it, but also to have it.
Hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yes, yes, of
My
course.
house is full of instruments, so and that is a problem because they took really a great space,
Yeah.
and also the thing who nobody cares about is all the cases.
Hmm.
I have a lot of flight cases because I needed to fly it or I prefer to, and it really took the double the space.
Yes. Yeah,
But
yeah.
I love it. I love this life. Well, sometimes I'm some with percussion. You say, it will be better to play piccolo. No, it's not better to play piccolo. Percussion is
Oh,
best instrument ever.
of
Yes,
course.
the thing that you have to carry it and they are very heavy is the game.
Hmm. But do you have any project or concert that really stayed in your memory, like the one that you won't forget
Well, I
for
thought
life?
about because you write to me about this question. We
Yeah,
spoiler
that's
that you write to me about the question before.
yeah. But I wanted you to be to
Sure.
to.
Well, I was joking. Um, I have to say that sometimes it's not about concert, but it's about connecting with people during the concert. For example,
Hmm.
I always say this thing. You know, Vouvet, he play.
Yes.
Well, we always play this concert, and they make this is solo,
Hmm.
and there is every time, everywhere we played it, there is a moment in which he play a super high note with a glissando, and
Hmm.
every time from me I start a tear. For me, I have a tear who exit from my eyes in that moment every concert, and I know I wait all the concert for that moment because it's fantastic. Maybe I don't remember what is the concert, but I remember that moment.
Oh my God, that's beautiful.
Yeah, yeah, and also sometimes we had a wonderful connection with other musicians, which is
Hmm.
fantastic for me. I always say sometimes after a tour or a series of concert, it is like a last day of school
Hmm.
that you know that you have to say hello to everybody for the summer. But you know, in September, in case of school or for another concert, everybody will meet again. But
Hmm.
you are a little bit sad because everything is finished. And at the same time, you are also happy because you came home after. 2 weeks, and it's also good to come home because it's
That's
wonderful to
true.
travel because you came home some hours, sometime.
No, that's I totally agree. That's so beautiful about this whole life, whole our musical life.
Yeah, it's part of the game. I always say that it's super fun to meet new people, connect, have a
Hmm.
connection, and not only working connection, but earth connection. Sometimes, I think this happened to everybody. Sometimes you play for the first time with somebody else, and it's like you have played with him or with her for all your life. It's super easy. And sometimes there are a group where it's really hard, and you know that you will never play together, really together. I have one or two ensemble in which I played,
Hmm.
and every time I say it's impossible to play together in this ensemble, really together in vertical and horizontal, because together is both vertical and horizontal.
Yeah,
But sometimes happen, and you have to do your best. I always say this. Everybody ask me what your goal. I want to make everybody happy. You know what I mean, no?
yeah.
When you play percussion, you can really make everybody happy because you can adjust everything. I remember, well, maybe this orchestra doesn't exist anymore, so I can tell this. When I started playing, there was a player that said me in a symphonic orchestra, you know that I can make him play bad with my playing. You want to
Wow.
make this bad thing to another player, and I say if I play like this, after his entrance will be bad.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And you
Okay.
know,
Yeah.
and well, I'm totally the opposite of this.
Hmm.
I try to make everybody happy.
Um, that's better way, I think.
It's the only way. Yes, it's the only way of making music. But
Yeah.
in the past, things were different for all the musicians and all
Yeah,
symphonic.
but it's like in the other parts of the life, people are different. With some people, we feel connected, and we
Yeah,
can do anything. We don't have to talk, so we just can play together, and it's like
yeah,
we
sure.
could we knew each other for life. And with some people, even if you know that person, that you don't feel that connection. You just play, you try to play the music, you try to fit the best you can, but you can feel it's you have, you broadcast on different frequencies.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
But always I try to do everything to make everybody happy. I try to do my best to make everybody happy.
yeah,
Really.
that's great advice for everyone
Yes,
around.
I try. I try. It's difficult because the world in the world it's impossible that everybody's happy because for making some people happy, you have to make other people unhappy in our kind of world and society.
Hmm.
Well, but in the music, I try to make everybody happy
Yeah,
and also in the life as much as I can.
okay. So that was the answer to the last question. The advice to someone just starting with historical instruments. Try making everyone
Happy.
happy around you.
Yes, and listen as much music as you can, and
Hmm.
take everything from everything because I am really in love with also folkloric music and this
Hmm.
not in the real sense, but uh, I'm so curious and I have a good memory. So I sometimes in my fanfare people say, "Oh, you can know all these things." I'm just curious. I
Hmm.
if I see I was in Calabria and I saw playing the folkloric music. I say, how works the zampogna? I want to know how it works, how it's tuned. Just be curious. This is the most important advice. Anderson, make
Yeah.
people happy with your playing.
Oh, thank you for this. Thank you for this.
But for me, it's important to be curious. Music, well, I really listen music of 360 degrees, you say?
Hmm.
Every kind of music, also from electronic music, you can learn something from everything. Really from everything, also from bad music. I remember when I hear this uh, CD about this Mexican group, Música Huasteca,
Hmm.
and they played very, very, very bad, very, very, very bad. I remember, but what was bad for me was this was that kind of folklore, and I learned to know where was the one, the two, and the three in that music from that CD, because they started doing. You can find the one, the two, and the three, but there was a secret one, two, and three, and listening at them became much easier for me to understand what is the one in the music.
Hmm. It's about curiosity
It's about
all the
curiosity.
time.
Yes, yes. Don't be. How you say? No, no. We say with nose like that you only smell
Hmm.
what you like. We have to listen at all. Really, 360 degree about music because every music has its own. Because we are totally. I say covered by music now. It's
Yeah, yeah.
impossible to not listen to music. Is what I said also in the meeting with everybody. It's impossible to play like the people was playing in the medieval age because we go with fireplane.
Hmm.
I once I remember I told you this story. We were in Halle is where Handel was
Yes.
born and was baptized. We played this I think Messiah or some other operas in this oratorium or Messiah or another oratorium by Handel in that church. And I was in the morning with my Korg tuner, because
Hmm.
I were having a timpani to set it up. I use the tuner to be sure. I sometimes I to pull the heads down to do like this to have a good tuning
Yeah,
before in the morning before the afternoon
yeah.
rehearsal.
To set up the skin
Yes,
as
to
well.
be
Yeah.
in good shape and to have a good note with calm and with no other people tuning. I prefer to waste my time before to be totally without problem at the rehearsal at the concert.
Yeah.
So it's my life. So I know it's people go to it and they go to tune timpani or to movies from it. It's my life. It's part of the game. And the man arrives and said me and told me, well, you know that at the time of at the age of Handel, electronical tuner doesn't exist. And
Hmm.
I say, yes, I totally know, but also airplane and eating doesn't exist. But I came here with airplane, and there was a good eating in this church. So how is possible to play like at the time of Handel if I don't arrive with horses or you know?
Yeah.
We try to play the best of Handel in our era
Yeah.
because
Because with
timpani. Sorry, please.
no, no, please, 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 please.
Because timpani now I see this thing. When I studied at the conservatory timpani, we was playing timpani here in the middle of this from the ray is called this part in the
Yes.
middle. Now, if you say modern timpanists, they learn to play here, totally at the edge. But
Yeah.
the Baroque era, they played here. If you see a lot of in paintings, here was the zone where you play the
Hmm.
thing, but that is totally without sound,
Yeah. It's
without
only
this.
percussive element.
Yes, yes,
Strong.
and this is why a lot of timpani music, the notes doesn't uh, works with a score. Verdi, if you play Verdi symphonies, is always B and E or A and D. But now everybody change, 200 notes to play in a Buco Sinfonia. And I can agree with it, but it's not because timpani was not the same instrument. Timpani was in Italy was like that, rotary timpani. You know how it works?
Yes,
Yeah. Or I have this hand timpani.
the Kurbelpauken.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And as the first time, once I met a timpanist who told me this, that it's also the first time Bartok played, sonata. For sure, it's
Yes.
sonata for the timpani. Was with that kind of timpani. Tutti, 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 tutti. It's very difficult, but
Oh my God.
so word change. We can just make the best kind of music thinking of that age.
Hmm.
This is my idea. The
Yeah,
phrasing, the music, and also the kind of sound that is totally different from the modern timpani. I really trust this. Timpani, baroque timpani, and modern timpani are two different instruments.
hmm.
This is I really fight for that idea till my death.
Okay.
And the repertoire is different. It's totally different. You can play Ninth Symphony of Beethoven on the same timpani of Messiah or
Yes.
Randall Ward works. The instrument is the same kind of shape, same kind of, but is in the hand, I think, the difference. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the sound is
Speaking,
always here.
yeah, sound is always here. Like once I was speaking with a trumpet player and a student continued to ask him what kind of mouthpiece I have to use with this, and there is a lot of mouthpiece
Hmm.
for the trumpet. And this teacher said the sounds is from here to here. After this is just an amplification of the sound, but everything is the same.
Yes.
And this is about we using a wooden stick on the plastic head. If this is Baroque, for me works.
Hmm.
Well, it's not the best sound ever, but what is the best sound ever?
Hmm.
Between a Cato triangle and a medieval triangle that is like that, closed and full of nails.
Also with ringers, yes.
Yeah, or a ring, yes. What is the good sound? Who can see what is the good sound? Now we
Hmm.
play this triangle that costs like 1,000 euros, something like that have wonderful clear sound in the orchestra. But what is the good sound? Who can say
True.
this is a good sound? It's just
It's our
about
imagination about the good sound.
and also what environment say us that is a good sound. Because I tell you this example. When I was studying, I bought a black swamp tambourine, you
Hmm.
know?
Of
And
course.
everybody say, "Wow, no, it's a shit." Everybody play Grover. You have to have Grover in the was 2005, 2003, something like that.
Yeah.
And now
Okay.
everybody play Black Swamp,
That's
and
true.
nobody else play. So it's about what people want to hear
Hmm.
at a audition in the orchestra.
Yeah.
I think
That.
it's like this all over the world. Or for the cymbal, there are 20,000 kind of fire cymbal.
Hmm.
What is the good sound? I love Viennese one, but it's my what is in my ear is for an orchestra now is too brilliant for what I hear, you know.
Yes. So it's
So
also
everything is really about you, about what people want. In the historical percussion, I can say that I can do what I want
hmm.
or what the music director want.
Hmm. Do you think the historical percussion should be taught in university in music academies, conservatories, like
I would
the
like because
oh,
historical percussion sometimes is yeah, the violin player say yes, I play also tambourine. I made a master class in southern Italy about tambourine. Yes, so play tambourine. But I think that this is not historical percussion. It's about our mindset. If you hear,
mhm,
for example, the first recording with percussion, sometimes the tambourine double the voice of the melody, you know?
yeah,
Okay,
yes,
was a little they was really pioneers of this, and I have to
mhm,
really say this. But this is not my idea of historical percussion. Groove is groove. It's always been groove. If you say, if you hear all the folkloric music, there are short cells of groove, and that
yes.
has been repeated 100 times.
Mhm. So this our historical percussion is a part of a trend to be more into more how to say historically informed,
Yeah,
but also a natural development because we know more about the music from that days. We discover new things, so we try to explore it.
yeah,
Uh,
everything. I put everything together.
yeah.
That can be as a mixture, but this is my way of playing. But because well, I when I do a masterclass about historical percussion, I always say, "What is ancient music for you?" That is a great question because playing Beatles as they played in the 60s
Hmm.
is ancient music because world change. For me, in my idea, this is and Ringo played his historical drum set playing or
Yes.
Buddy Rich. Nobody now play as Buddy Rich.
No.
Or nobody play trumpet like Louis Armstrong. And it was less than 100 years ago.
Hmm.
Monteverdi was more year ago before. So it's like try to put at our time something that was not at our time and can't be at our time because the world is changed a lot.
Hmm. Different context.
Different contexts. Try to find that exactly. Try to put that context in our modern ages.
Okay.
If you play like Ringo Starr, nobody plays like that now.
Hmm.
And Ringo Starr was that about the how he played the hi-hat. He was
Hmm.
not play every. If you go to a teacher, he say yes, you have to play like this, and he play everything like that. If you see the old video, and was that the moving
Yeah.
of. If you play Beatles like Beatles, you are playing historical music
Hmm. On historical drums.
on historical drums, yes, and on historical PA and on historical everything.
Yeah.
This is my well. I don't have the truth. I just have my.
Hmm.
I formed my idea, and I really. This is the most important thing for me. You have to really believe in what you do, so nobody can complain about it. If you play, you know this. There is this story about Farandola Bizet.
No. Yeah.
Okay, you know that. There
Yes, of
is
course.
percussion part that is written tambourine.
But it's for this big.
Tambourine provençal, yes.
Tambora Provençal.
Tambourine provençal, yes. And also sometimes we play tambourine is not because you know how it works. Tambourin provençal was this big drum, and you play
Yes.
with a three-hole flute.
Oh, it's like pipe and drum.
Pipe
Yeah,
drum.
yeah.
It's called the galoubet, and well, tambourin provençal. And sometimes also we play some tambourin that is also a kind of dance that has this ta 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 ta. It's a kind of in the suite of baroque dance.
Okay.
And sometimes conductor ask me, why do you don't play with tambourine? And that because I play with this big drum, tu 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 tra tu tu
Yes.
tu tra tu 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 tra tu tu. Yes, yes, I'm playing with tambourine. This is tambourine, not tambourine, not tambourine. If you play with the French conductor, for example, you have to call this tamburello because tambourine
Hmm.
is that other kind of instrument.
Yes.
And also there, well, I tell you this that is my last thought about this because a colleague asked me about why in all the tradition the tambourine is like tamburello is like that, and in orchestra you play like that.
Hmm.
A colleague asked me this, and I say, well, it's I never thought about it. Uh, I made some research going against what is in the books and everything, and that suggests that the first music with tambourine is to opera by Gluck, I think. Well, I read,
Yeah, yeah, I
yeah.
believe.
I don't agree with it. This is tambourine provençal because we flute. And the first well, music with tamburello is a military march by Mozart, in which tambourine make only Schellenkranz,
Mhm.
only you
Yes,
say
yes, yes.
tremolo, tremolo. And so tambourine in orchestra, tamburello start like this instrument, not like this instrument.
Hmm.
For this, we play in orchestra like this, and after you have to play more articulated things, so you have to do this. But for me, it starts with just a shaking instrument.
That's interesting.
Well, this is my idea. I'm against everything is written in all the books in the world, but I really trust in it,
Hmm.
and this can be the way of about this, because only Pandero play like that, you know.
Yeah.
Pandero, all the tambourine, tamborello, and drums are like that in the tradition.
Yeah, Rick.
Yes, everything is really.
Yes.
So I
But
think
pretty
that
much every frame drum is played mostly
yes,
this
yeah,
this upright position. Yeah.
a preposition, yes. So orchestra tamborello start as another instrument.
Hmm.
Eh, well, I don't find the term, but I played a lot of contemporary music. I told you, and
Hmm.
also music for percussion ensemble in the very past age. And there was this German terms that I never find it anymore. I don't remember where it was that he describe the tamburello as a shaking instrument. I don't remember that name. Well, I will search. Maybe I will find it. But there was
Okay.
that term of German saying of tamburello that was about shaking. Not. I don't remember. Don't
Me
remember.
either.
I in my head there is a Schellenkranz, but it's not this. Well, I
Then,
will. I will search again.
yeah. Okay. Uh, Matteo, I think we covered amazing amount of material, of information, of history. It's so everything was so interesting that you said, and I totally agree with your view on our craft, uh, about the freedom, all about being curious. It's so beautiful that you said it, and I totally agree with you.
Yes, I found
Uh,
that curiosity is the most important thing. And sometimes it's a pity that I don't find it in my student. Well, since when I start playing, for example, since when I was starting playing drum set, I totally
mhm.
amount of a snare drum because I have to know how. I have some students that I have to teach them how to mount the drum set. You know, I
Yeah,
think you have to learn. We are in
and to
20. Yeah, to
try
try
do
to do
this.
something, please. Sometimes I say, please do something. Do something bad, but do something.
Hmm.
And this curiosity also about the instrument, how instrument is made. Now we are in 2025. I always tell this to my student. You know, you can. Do you have to go? It's related
No,
for
it's
you.
okay. It's
Okay.
okay.
Now you can for a how you have how you find a tuner for your instrument. You go on App Store, clear tune. Well, it's done. Okay, 3 seconds. The
Yes.
first tuner I bought for my guitar, I went to the shop and he has to write a letter by hand
To
and send
order.
to order it. Yes, yes.
Oh,
It was 1992.
okay.
Was really difficult to find a tuner. You can
Hmm.
find a tuner in 1 second. Why didn't I have a tuner? Well, I don't use it. No, it's not important. You have to add it. Sometimes maybe you need it. And now we have a great. You can have everything super fast.
Yes.
And it's like when you go to the restaurant. If you have 100 dishes to between you have to choose, it's like
Hmm.
have nothing.
Hmm.
Because there is too much, you can choose. If you
Yeah.
have 3 dishes, it's super easy to choose what you want to eat. In the world, in our world, we have everything super fast,
Yeah.
and it's like have nothing.
And it's hard for young
Yeah,
generation that
for
they have everything, but they don't know, they don't feel they want to use it all.
yeah, exactly. It's too easy to have.
Yeah.
Well, my first now you can buy a drum set for I think 150 euros with cymbals and everything. In Italy, you can buy it on Amazon or on this.
Hmm.
Well, it's a cheap instrument, but you can have it. The first drum my father bought me, my parents bought me in the 97, 98. It was about 2,000 euros, and it was the most, you know,
Yeah.
you
The
can find only
difference.
that. There was no Thomann, there was no Amazon. We go to
Mm.
the shop to talk with people.
Yeah.
It's very different from now. We came from another time. We took the best from what we had, and we took the best from
Hmm.
what we have now. Now you can. You, once I was at a not convention of Joe harpist. You know what is
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Joe harpist in Catania, and they say the greatest player of djembe
Hmm.
now that year lives in Mexico. Was a Mexican guy. It's funny, but you can say that you eat a good pasta col pesto if you don't eat here in Genova with the smell of the sea,
Hmm.
you know? So
Yeah.
in the global world we have everything, but we have at the same time nothing. Now it's very easy to learn to play an instrument.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
tutorial for everything.
Hmm. That's true.
At the same time we have tutorial for nothing. Because when you spend time, I remember that I spent time to find Pedro. I
Hmm.
spent really a lot of time, and I have to call a lot of people,
Hmm.
and it was difficult. So it was my little treasure, you know.
Yeah.
Now it's super easy to have it. Also, meeting Ackerman, buy an instrument of Ackerman was a journey for me at the time.
Hmm.
Well,
You had to make that travel. You had to make the
yeah.
spend the time, make that
Yeah.
expense, and
Now I'm very lucky because I travel for my work. And sometimes I met him during,
hmm
but was not so easy.
yeah. Uh, I never met him personally. I was speaking with him like we do now because it was, I believe, the beginning of pandemic.
Okay.
So then I decided I was playing some frame rounds before, but I decided to maybe have something good quality with good
Yes.
quality because I have a lot of this the mile Schlagwerk, and there are good instruments, of
Yeah.
course, but to I was looking for something more, how to say it. I was looking for a craftsmanship for this handwork, because it's a totally different feeling.
Yes.
I
Yes.
believe, I believe, so I bought the creature, and I have a rig
Ah, good.
from him. I just, but I still didn't found proper amount of time to
Ah,
learn
but
proper rig technique. But it's my own on the on the list to do.
to-do list.
Yes, oh my God, so it's so long.
Yes, because every instrument took one life. But now we have the opportunity to know all this instrument. But
That's
we
beautiful.
know all this instrument. But 50 years ago,
Hmm. And that also influences our choices with
yes,
music. Also, it's
yes,
also historical.
yes. And knowing that exists,
Hmm.
el bombo leggero. I play a lot of bombo leggero style on my historical percussion.
Okay.
But 50 years ago, for sure, at times of Monteverdi, nobody knew that existed Bongo Leggero or Conga or maybe Verik because of Arabian people, but it's a little
Yeah.
a short part of the world.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. And during that time, timpani were started to travel in to America, and then became timbales.
Timbales, there
Did you
are
saw
some videos,
Did you
yeah,
saw the videos of guy playing
fantastic.
on the side
On Baroque timpani
of
is
Brazil? Oh my
fantastic.
God!
It's fantastic. And
And
also, I found that this kind of timpani. There was on Facebook an article I saw. Also in Ukraine, there is this kind of timpani, and
yeah, I saw that.
that can be used for playing or for cooking.
Yes, I saw that article. It's like
Yes,
the one a few weeks ago.
yes.
Wasn't the fresh
Maybe,
one?
maybe it was a joke, but there was written that it was made also for cooking.
It's so hard to believe. It's so
Yeah,
hard to believe.
but for me it was very fine because when we were young, and there was this old timpani that cannot be used because it was rotary timpani with everything.
Hmm.
In the fanfare, our goal in the life is to make a polenta. You know what is polenta? This
Ah, yeah, yeah.
in that was perfect. We never did it, but it was our goal in the life when we were very young.
But till this day, you go into to the rehearsal. Oh, what you gonna cook in this bowl?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
so,
It's the minor instrument joke.
yeah, yeah. But still better than piccolo one.
Yes.
No, I don't wish I played the flute.
No, I don't like. It's good only for traveling. I remember that when I was young, I played in this orchestra, and there was this piccolo player who arrived at the concert dressed with a frac already, and he has
Hmm.
his piccolo here.
Yeah,
He put here back, and he came back home without the case and without everything. But
yeah, I know. I know such people from symphonic
it
orchestras.
is. But percussion is one step over
Hmm.
always. I really love percussion. I already told you this is my life.
Hmm. I can see it. It's like it's obvious
I,
how
I
you
really
speak
love it.
about this, how you feel.
When I speak to my girlfriend and I say her, I love you as much as percussion.
No.
And she's very happy. At
Because
least as much as percussion.
she know that's a lot.
Yeah, it's really a lot.
Yeah. Matteo, thank you so much
Thank you.
one more time. Thank you for your time and have a good day and see you
Yes,
around.
it will be. I will try to make everybody happy all the day.
Yeah. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Bye bye.
Bye bye, ciao a tutti. Ciao ciao.
Ciao.